Yo, what's good? Why can't the Mexican fan get behind Jarrett Hurd the way that we got behind Gennady Golovkin? He's Mexican style. People made shirts, Mexicans for Golovkin. There's a bunch of people that even like Golovkin more than Canelo, and people that supported Canelo in Las Vegas. I mean, Gennady Golovkin, that supported Gennady Golovkin over Canelo in Las Vegas. And maybe you're saying Las Vegas is the US. Not for boxing. If there's a Mexican, Mexicans are going to show up more than any other fan base besides maybe the Brits. But a lot of fans were there supporting Gennady Golovkin instead of the Mexican fighter. What do people like about Golovkin? We like his style. We like his knockouts. We like that he's always going for the knockout and he's always coming forward. We also like his branding. I know a lot of people don't like his branding. He's not Mexican. How's he gonna say Mexican stuff? You know what he means. You know what he means. And people want to bring up Salvador Sanchez and Ricardo Lopez and Marquez. Yes, they were great boxers. They had great fundamentals. They had great movement, head movement. They weren't one dimensional brawlers. Well, neither is Salido, neither was Chavez. If you want to say maybe, well, neither was Eric Morales, neither was Barrera. These guys were multidimensional, but they came to fight. And that's what I believe Mexican style means. You come to fight and you go for the knockout if you can, but you come to hurt this guy every time. Like Taz would say in ECW, he would say, win if you can, survive if I let you. Now, I think that's a perfect phrase to define Jarrett Hurd. Win if you can, survive if I let you. Because he's been called Jason Voorhees. I've heard him been called. He's been called the Mexican Margarito by mostly me. But if not the Mexican Margarito, the Black Margarito. If Mexicans can get behind the guy from Kazakhstan, we could get behind the guy from, I believe he's from Maryland. We could get behind Jarrett Hurd, especially if he beat and maybe retired and Erislandy Lara, who's been a pain in our backside for years as boxing fan in general, and a Mexican fan maybe not as specifically, but he's beating Mexicans like Angulo, and he gave Canelo all he got, and many people thought he even beat Canelo. But I think we could get behind a guy like Hurd. A guy like Hurd always comes to fight, always comes to hurt his opponent, always comes to knock the guy out, comes forward, throws a million punches. That's why he's the Black Margarito. And people want to say as well, oh, he's way better. Margarito was so one-dimensional. Him being Black Margarito is a compliment. Margarito fought the best of the best in the welterweight division of his time and beat an undefeated Miguel Cotto. So he is one of the best welterweights of the 2000s. And it's widely believed that Mayweather ducked him, that he left Bob Arum just so he wouldn't fight Margarito. Now, I'm not going to get into that, but many people said that Hurd fights a lot like Margarito, which means he fights a lot like a Mexican. This does not mean that he's not talented. This does not mean that he's flat-footed, that he's got no defense. Because yeah, he gets hit, but yes, he's there to get hit, but he's intelligent coming in. He knows when to step up, and he knows he gets hit, just like Gennady Golovkin as well. He gets hit more when he doesn't respect his opponent or when he's going for the knockout. Even De La Hoya got hit more when he was going for the knockout. That's Jarrett Hurd. He's not a stupid fighter. He's a very intelligent fighter, applies very good pressure, and has amazing stamina. And for what we know now, he has a good chin. I say, us as Mexican boxing fans should start that trend. Mexicans for Jarrett Hurd. We did it for Gennady Golovkin. Let's do it for a guy that fights even more Mexican style, the real Mexican style, in Jarrett Hurd. I think we could do it. Let's get behind Jarrett Hurd, baby. Peace.